Ryan, you come into the game off the back of a defeat and a draw away. How good is it to be back at home?
Yeah, listen, we take each game as it comes. Being at home, fans behind us, families coming along. We definitely want to put these last couple of results right. And like I said, it's a game at a time. So I think they're off the back of a good win. So yeah, it'll be a good test. But the lads are raring to go.
What has been missing in the last couple of games for you?
I can listen. It's a broad question. I think what I will say back to that is I couldn't put my finger on what's missing. We've obviously had some good results. We've been on a great run of games previous to this weekend. We as a set of players are just focused on putting it right this Saturday. Each game has different tests, different needs, and we want to work hard and get the 3 points at home on Saturday.
And I guess in some ways you don't need to know what's wrong or even what's needed to put it right. You just need to follow what the gaffer says.
Yeah, of course. Listen, the gaffers gives us game plan for different opposition. Like I said, there's plenty of facets of the game. I think we can just do as much due diligence on these as we can, but obviously ultimately look in the mirror as individual players, as a group of players, and get back to full confidence. And but that starts with working harder, which is what we've started today, and we'll continue tomorrow, and then hopefully come straight out, come 3 o'clock Saturday, and win the game.
It's been a determined bunch all season, and I guess this is, a minor blip along that road, isn't it? That ultimately you want to get to where you want to get to at the end of the season.
Yeah, listen, of course, it's never, no matter what level you're at, it's never ever plain sailing. There's going to be ups and downs in a season, and it's navigating those. And obviously, we've got experienced staff, we've got experienced players in there, so it's all about communicating amongst ourselves and obviously resetting. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you need to reset. And like I said, you do your due diligence on the next opposition because that game will be different, and go at it again 3 o'clock Saturday.
One of the bumps in the road you've had to deal with is the loss of Jordan Moore-Taylor. You've taken on the captain's armband of late. How are you finding captaincy?
Yeah, listen, it's a privilege to be captain, even if it's standing for this football club. All the lads miss Geordie. Listen, he's working hard to get back fit as soon as possible. He's a great guy first and foremost, and obviously he's you could say we're different types of leaders, but he's captained a lot of football league clubs, and obviously he's got the privilege of captaining this football club. So yeah, we picked ourselves up when he went down with the injury, but yeah, I'll do as best I can, and obviously, like I said, we all bring different leadership qualities and styles, but it's something I look forward to, yeah, whilst I get the chance.
And because of your size, people will follow you anyway. Do you feel the need to say a little bit more, or are you very conscious of not overdoing it?
No, I think, listen, you can always work on. I think it's different for each player that you're dealing with in terms of leadership, how you talk to them, and how, whether it's a boot up the backside or it's a gentle word. But I think my size and stature doesn't have any bearing on that. I think it's who you are as a person. Growing up, I think everyone's different. It's different personalities, and yeah, I mean, I'm prone to scream and a shout, but also as you get older and wiser, it's not always the answer.
Kean Harris alongside you. How do you feel that relationship's building as well?
Yeah, definitely. He's come in. He's done magnificent, in my opinion. It is tough to come into a group like ours. It's great lads. We've done a lot together this season in terms of results on the pitch, pre-season. It's a real tight knit group. So he's come in. He's worked hard, and then in terms of on the training pitch, with quite a few bits to pick up. But I think he's been brilliant, and he'll only get better as well.
And the gaffer's highlighted a 3-on-2 that Ebbsfleet had on Tuesday night, and by the time it got to the edge of your penalty area, it was a 3-on-6 that Forest Green had just got back in the numbers. That shows the determination to defend, and I think it was you sort of stretched in at the end and sort of got the block, wasn't it?
Potentially, yeah, that'd be the end product of it. It is, like you said, it's all about that endeavour to get back, and if we can show that in going forward and going back, I think you win more games than you lose if you've got 9, 10, 11 players doing that on the pitch. So it's all about taking the positives, and that was definitely one of them, and that's what we spoke about as a group of players and with the staff. It's like we need to show that endeavour, that hard work, and to be honest, we can look at the last 2 results. We've had that all season, and we're just reiterating the fact that, this is what's got us to where we are. We need to keep banging on the door with those kind of things, and and standards on and off the pitch, which is I think it's been terrific all season. So it's like you can stand here, like we said, it was never going to be straightforward for the season. We can stand in, and you can nitpick a little bit, but sometimes it's just reminding ourselves all the good we've done, and then what didn't we do in those 2 games? How can we be better? But we've got the quality in there. It's just we may have to readjust our mindset a little bit in terms of, all right, we've had a little blip, what do we do now? Because we went 19 unbeaten, obviously it's well documented, so that becomes a different mental test. So now it's all about getting back in the saddle and picking up 3 points.
And Woking, obviously bad memories for you down there. How do you assess them this weekend?
Yeah, obviously we'll go through more detail of them tomorrow. We've done a little bit today in terms of how we can get at them. Obviously I won't go into detail, but in terms of the fixture itself, obviously what happened last time, I was thoroughly disappointed, but it's another game for me. It's another game you want to win, and yeah, I just see it as that. It's 11 versus 11 players, and that's it. That fixture's been and gone.
And it's about who performs on the day.
Exactly, like in any game in this, at any level, really. It's simple as that. So we'll be looking to all be at it and all be sharp and give the fans something to cheer on Saturday.